Hello, hello. Back with another brand feature to talk about a brand that I really appreciate and admire, which is Grant Stone. Don't have to go into too much detail about Grant Stone, as there's lots of content online about Grant Stone at this point. But some of the things I really admire about Grant Stone as a brand, it's just such a well-run brand. Wyatt, the owner, is one of the best owners, probably along with Andrew, that I've had experience with. Obviously, the big piece about Grant Stone is, they're made in China, headquartered in Michigan, and that's part of what makes them so great. So basically, they have off the charts quality control and quality, period. But you also get your boots shipped ready to ship from Michigan. So they ship fast. They have all the sizes. These are just, some things that are really hard to find in footwear that is of this quality and variety. They have tons of models, but you'll get it in 2 days basically. And they have all the widths and sizes that you could possibly need, up to 13, I believe, in D, single E, triple E. This is one of the, first steps in, Goodyear welted quality, and, kind of ruins it for a lot of other brands just because the quality is so good for the price point. It's really just kind of unmatched from a value proposition. It's really hard to beat Grant Stone. Real quickly, I'll just kind of go through. I've had a lot of different pairs of Grant Stone, and I've sold a number of them now. I have 6 pairs of Grant Stone right now. I've had a number of different ones, including I guess it's like the teal green CXL, which is really cool. I had a different pair of, I had black chrome XL boots as well. I've sold a number of them to try and kind of slim my collection down. But this was the first boot that I got from Grant Stone, which is one of my favorite tanneries and favorite leathers, which is Carlo Badalassi Saddle Tan, which is this beautiful tan color, full veg tan out of Italy. It's, got such a great temper. It does get a little bit wrinkly, but that's to be expected with veg tan, but it's just so solid. And I love Grant Stone's leather soles as well. You'll see a lot of that theme in what I've decided to keep from Grant Stone. But this actually wasn't my first pair. My very first pair was this exact same boot that I got in the wrong size, which is kind of, part of the journey. But at the time, I didn't know what I was doing with the sizing. And I actually got this size as my first pair that Grant Stone sent me. I put them on. I didn't know what I was doing. And that pair just felt a little bit snug at the time. And so I thought they were too narrow. So I went up in a width, and unfortunately it was from an E to a triple E, which was too big. Tried to wear those around for a little while and ended up just selling them. But I love this leather so much that these actually came up on the B grades. And so I got excited and got these in my correct size for the diesel boot, which is on the Leo last, which is their very forgiving last that most of their boots and shoes are on. as opposed to over here we have the brass boot, which is on the Floyd last, which is slightly different. It's a little bit narrower in the back with obviously a bunch of toe room. And I wouldn't say this is my favorite style in the world, but I really love this leather. This is one of my favorite leathers that in the world to me, which is the Horween Essex leather, another great veg tan leather, which is another thing that I love about Grant Stone is they have some of the best leathers in the world, and they have a lot of really cool, interesting leathers. Like I had a kangaroo leather from them that unfortunately I got in the wrong size as well. But so cool. They have kangaroo, they've got kudu. Here's my kudu pair, which is called the stone kudu. I also refer to this as my dinosaur leather boots, but because it kind of looks like dinosaur skin to me. But these are super cool, like a great gray boot, which, you know, I think along with, you know, a good pair of green boots is good to have in your collection after you have all the blacks and browns and tans and more browns and different versions of browns and yet more versions of browns. Get some gray boots. These are fun. They actually go with a lot and fit into the wardrobe quite well. Again, leather sole. Actually, the only pair that I have that it's not leather sole from Grant Stone left are these, which I believe, I think, you know, fit best with this commando sole, which is a proprietary commando version from Grant Stone, but those are just super cool. And let's see, for the last three, kind of motor through these guys. I actually, like I said, one of my favorites. I love that saddle tan Badalassi so much. Got the shoe version, and these are cool. They come on this cavity wedge, and these are like perfect office boy shoes. They're super comfortable with this wedge. Yeah, you can see wearing these more. They have you know, more of that creasing, but I think it looks great on this leather, and this leather is just, you know, so good. If you've never tried this leather, I definitely highly recommend it. These are another pair. I got black calfskin. I think this is from CF Stead. It's really, really, like, again, with Grant Stone, anything you buy from them is gonna be high quality. So this calfskin is just top notch. I mean, I wear these and they hardly even look like I've worn them at all. Again, with the leather soles, because I love it. They're so comfortable and super thick as well. And here's the last pair, which is a rough out that is, you know, super tough, a little bit more casual, but great for, again, these are all great office boy options. I had a bunch of boots before, and I kind of got rid of a lot of those just because I have lots of boots, and I have, you know, other makers that kind of maybe fit me slightly better than the Leo last. These are great, but I love these plain toe Bluchers from Grant Stone. They're just so versatile in my wardrobe, at least with the business casual. Super awesome. Just if I could get all of the different leathers that they produce these on, I would. Some of the other shoes that I would buy still from Grant Stone would be some long wings, which I think are super cool. I actually just, you know, slept on getting the pre-order of the Loden suede, which those are gonna be so sweet. I was bummed that I just wasn't paying attention and missed those. But there'll be more. I might convince myself next time they have a shell offering to get on those. Kind of let a few of those pass as well, but I just can't say enough good things about Grant Stone. It's just such a well-run brand. Their customer service, amazing. Like I said, the ownership, fantastic. The quality control, next level. It's just, for this price point, impossible to beat, I think. Especially if you do find something on those B grades, get it. These are B grades. I have no idea how. I think these are all B grades. The Badalassi boots that I have are B grades, first grade. These were last chance, and there were maybe a few dollars knocked off of there. I also got the Essex brass boots off of last chance as well, which, if you see a leather and it goes on last chance, I think that means you may never see it again from them. So good idea to snatch it up. Yeah, and I think these are just a great entry into quality, high quality, Goodyear welted footwear that has just, the top-notch materials and build and the customer service. You can order a pair, they don't fit, easy returns, ship out the next size to you, no problem. It's just such a great just a great customer experience from start to finish. You just know you're going to get quality. And, that's why it's one of my most admired brands in the footwear game, which, if you look around, everybody else will be saying the same thing. So just adding more content to the pile for Grant Stone, but honestly, there can't be enough championing for a brand that's this good. All right, take care. Ciao.